Happy birthday, everybody, and welcome to Cerealsly, where we take cereals seriously. My name is Alex, and today on Cerealsly, we're trying a brand new cereal that is taking social media by storm. It's called Ghost Protein Cereal. Now, according to their cool-looking website and paid spokespeople, Ghost is a lifestyle brand and seems to mostly focus on protein shake powders with a heavy dose of partnering with other famous brands to make unique flavors of protein powders and energy drinks and supplements and things like that. They've got overlap products with so many companies: Sonic and Sour Patch Kids and Warheads and Welch's and Cinnamon and Chips Ahoy and Nutter Butter and Oreos and Swedish Fish. Now, they also sell clothing and other merch so you can exist fully in the Ghost bubble if you want. But then, just about a week ago, they launched two brand new special edition cereals, and I have them here with me. First, we have this one, Ghost Protein Cereal PB, which definitely stands for peanut butter. Lots of protein in here. You can see 18 grams. Now, thankfully, that's not as much as the worst new cereal ever, Mouth Off, which had 22 grams per serving. I'd actually love for you to watch the recent Mouth Off episode after this one. That was a really fun and horrific cereal to try. But I have to say, the best part about this cereal is absolutely the box. The box here is amazing. Of course, beautiful colors and layout, things like that, but there's this special feature where part of the box is like a matte finish and some of it has like a sheen to it. So it is a multi-layered print on there. That is absolutely amazing and very high quality for a cereal box. So even if this bites, this cereal box is an instant trophy for me to own. Second one is this, Ghost Protein Cereal with marshmallows on two lines, marshmallows. Now, of course, this has the same beautiful design, great color. This one only has 17 grams of protein in it. Glad it's a little bit less. I've actually never had a cereal that benefited from adding excessive protein. But I have had countless cereals that are improved by having excessive marshmallows in them. Now, if this said 17 grams of marshmallows per serving, they would sell 1 trillion boxes and go down in history. That's what their lifestyle brand should do. Additionally, these aren't just any marshmallows. Now listen, this is one of those cereal collaborations that must have paid extra to hide the actual manufacturer of these cereals, but we can discover from the manufacturing address on here that these were actually produced by General Mills. General Mills, of course, makes the best cereal marshmallows of all time for their own Lucky Charms. I don't know about this, but if Ghost somehow managed to convince them to give them those Lucky Charms marshmallow recipe marshmallows, this truly could be legendary after all. But before we try either of these cereals, we've got to talk a little bit about the ingredients in these. I have never seen anything like it. Let me list the three first ingredients for you. First is milk protein concentrate, then sodium caseinate, I think how you say that, and soy protein isolate. Soy protein isolate was the number one ingredient for Mouth Off, which makes me a little nervous, but at least it's down here at number 3. The number 4 ingredient, marshmallows. All in all, I counted 5 separate sugars and sweeteners in each of these boxes. So it has protein, but they are definitely trying hard to cover it up, and I'm eager to see just how well they did. What do you think? Will eating this cereal turn me into a muscle-bound influencer like all of Ghost's spokespeople? Will it take good advantage of the nostalgia for Lucky Charms and become the new greatest cereal internet thing ever? Or should Ghost just stick to overpriced hoodies and hydration sticks, whatever hydration sticks are? Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. Hey, listen, if you've made it this far, you're basically my hero. Will you do me one more favor? Would you like this video? That would really help me out. All right, I think I'm ready. I have got my bowls, I got my spoon, I got my trusty milk, and of course, I have got these brand new cereals to try. So let's see what they taste like. Let's start. Actually, I'm going to reserve that one for later. I am going to start with the one that looks fine, but nothing too exciting. PB, I don't know why they didn't spell out peanut butter, but they decided to just be cool. Again, I have to say, this is one of the best cereal box designs I've seen in a long time. Great colors, great added detail. I really like it. You know, it smells very peanut buttery, so that's good. I always like a good aroma wafting from the bag. Let's see what it looks like in a bowl. Oh, first of all, it shot out of the bag. I don't know if you noticed that. And it made a very pleasant tinkle, tinkle, plop, plop sound as it went into the bowl. So that is fantastic. And I got to tell you, the color is fascinating. I already said the box colors were both very good. The cereal color is like a burnt orange. It has like a goldenness to it. Now, just to say, peanut butter is usually a great choice for protein shakes or bars because it does mask a little bit of the proteinness, the protein itself's taste. Maybe I should have high hopes for this. Maybe it will be fantastic. Let's give this a try. We are going to try Ghost Protein Cereal PB. Well, it gets 80% of the way, maybe even 90% of the way to tricking you into thinking it is a normal cereal that doesn't have 18 grams of protein per serving in it. It is a great first mouthfeel, good crunch. It is so soft. I'm having trouble picking it up with my fingers because it's so roly-poly and soft in here. I don't mean that the cereal is soft, but it's so coated with this sort of like wonderful peanut butter powder that it's like tumbling. You can barely hear it in the bowl. Do you notice that it's not making like cereal noises as I push it around with my finger? I know not many people like when I push cereal around with my finger. But again, going back to it, 80% of the taste tasted like normal cereal. There is at the end a texture thing where it kind of crumbles by the end, maybe has like a foamy puffed upness at the end, but it did wait long enough that that wasn't a big worry. Let's see if it can keep that up in milk. I'm fascinated to see what becomes of this. It's so bouncy. This may be the quietest cereal that I've ever eaten. I did not expect that to be the description of a new cereal. All right, let's try Ghost Protein Cereal PB in milk. If you're looking for more protein in your diet and you love cereals that are very sweet, you should give this a try. It does have the problematic ending texture that a lot of high protein cereals have, where there's something spongy, there's something foamy at the end, but it's just at the end. A good blend of salty and sweet, just like peanut butter should have. You know I'm a fan of that. This is pretty good. Let's go back to the price. It is $10 plus a box, but it was fun to try. The box is absolutely incredible. So it's right on the edge of worth it. Actually, let me say no box of cereal is worth $10. So it is good cereal. I do need to keep the quibble that we should not be paying $10 a box for any cereal. I'd give this a 3.5 out of 5, especially if you're looking for a protein-heavy cereal. This one should be top of your list. Now, let's go for Ghost Protein Cereal with marshmallows. Wow. Pouring it in was soothing and quieting in my spirit. Maybe you should buy this just to pour it if you're a stressed out person. But the big news here is, at least in shape, these definitely have a connection to Lucky Charms marshmallows. We can see right off the bat that they've got horseshoes, although horseshoes have a couple different colors. That's interesting. Then they've got, what must be moons that are here. I think that I see balloon shape in here. So there are several shapes that are at least reminiscent of classic Lucky Charms shapes. What a gracious thing for General Mills to allow them to do, to make reference to one of their most popular cereals of all time when it's just a collaboration with a different company. Let me get a few pieces of cereal, a few marshmallows, and try this out. This is Ghost Protein Cereal with marshmallows. Yum. This is so much more sweet than the other one. Not as much of a salt content, which you know I like the balance in all cereals, but I can tell you the marshmallows have it. They have the perfect General Mills marshmallow texture. They are wonderful marshmallows. So I just got to have a couple marshmallows in my hand now. Let me just try those. Absolutely fantastic marshmallows. They may not be the exact same as Lucky Charms marshmallows in recipe, but they are darn close. All right, let's put some milk on this stuff. I'm pretty excited for what we've got. Oh, I'm dropping some here. let us try Ghost protein cereal with marshmallows in milk. See what that's like. Boy, this one transitions into that more difficult, more foam-filled mouthfeel much quicker than the other kind. I don't know how that could be because I assume they're the same cereal pieces, but this one became foamish in my mouth only about halfway through my process of eating it. The marshmallows are good, but they don't mask that very well. Dang, I thought they were going to figure out how to overcome that. Geez, it's still a problem with high protein cereals. Let me try again. Nuts. I don't like this one as much. And the over sweetness of it isn't doing it any favors. I'll give it one more try. You know what's interesting? This tastes like a vanilla protein shake. Let me try just the milk. Holy cow. It is like if you've ever done a workout and had a protein shake afterwards, that must be the kind of stuff that this is coated with and made out of. I don't know why that's surprising to me because that's what this company does, but it is very much their primary product hidden into a cereal. I would give this one a 1. I don't like it. I wouldn't try it again. Certainly not worth the price tag of $10 plus a box. Let's bring this other one back over here. This is the PB flavor. This is the big winner. PB flavor is very good. Peanut butter, salty and sweet. It is an incredible color that will shock you. And both of these were a very pleasant experience to pour. But if you're going to choose one of these, definitely go for the PB. It is a much better taste and experience. Well, friends, we have done it all. We talked, we ate, we discovered a cereal that isn't just a cereal, it's a lifestyle. A sort of okay lifestyle. And now it's enough. If you're cool like me and you want to try these cereals, remember that they were actually part of an extremely limited online drop a few weeks ago, and they completely sold out in 4 minutes, so you can't try them. But don't lose heart. Rumor is that these two will both start appearing on regular store shelves in the next few months. And I am hoping it is without, of course, that extra $10 shipping cost, but can they get the cost down below $10? They must. So if you really want these, be patient, do a few more reps, and you'll be able to get yours soon. Now, listen, if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in a future episode. Until then, never be soggy, my friends. Bye-bye.